I don't really know what you want for the intro. Just
It's called the Upton Bowl Final Fantasy football
Kate Upton.
podcast. This is episode
John
4.
Madden, episode 4. Yeah.
Mid-season special.
Give it a real radio voice, Cory. Really give it a shot.
okay. I'll just do a little blurb. You can edit it out. I know you're not going to, but you can edit all the gray
make
space.
it. Yeah.
All right. WTBB, Kate Upton Bowl Podcast, Episode 4, coming at you live from Washington. Which one? We don't know. Also South Dakota.
Both of them. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah. John Madden in Blitz 07. I don't know. That's a good one.
That's right. That's so true.
Yup. You ever played Blitz 07?
John Madden's Blitz 07.
No, I played NFL Street.
NFL Street. That's what's up.
Yep.
Play it on the GameCube. You get freaking Mario.
You better believe I was
What do you
playing
think?
it on the GameCube.
What do you think Mario's combine scores would be like?
He's like 2 foot tall. He runs like
He's 2 foot tall, but he can jump like a 10-foot vertical. That shit's whack.
Yeah, he's got like a 4.5 40, so he doesn't get the job.
They're just making like special pads for him, and he can't even like. He just gets killed on the first play.
Can you imagine a 10-foot vertical?
Yeah, man, Wario would probably be an O-liner, right, guys?
You are so right about that.
And
Yeah.
Waluigi is some.
Waluigi. Oh,
he's
he'd be
like
a great wide
lanky-
receiver.
Yeah.
I think, wide receiver, just a corner, one or two.
Nah, Luigi be a corner. Don't get it
Luigi's
twisted.
the corner.
Yeah. Mario's the running back. I mean, that's easy.
Mario's
Is
the
Mario
running
not
back,
the
not
quarterback?
the quarterback? Who's quarterback?
No, Wario.
Mario's
the.
Oh
D
no.
lineman?
Okay,
O-lineman?
Mario's short. Okay, you're right.
Mario's the
And,
Kyler Murray.
But he
Of-
jumps. Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Um,
trying to
Alright.
think of other Mario characters.
that's all I have because Kyler Murray wears a red uniform and Mario does too. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of
Bowser's
similarities
freaking
there.
Aaron Darnold. You know.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Princess Peach
Alright,
is
okay.
a freaking
Birdo.
cheerleader.
Birdo is
Like
So Bowser is just Aaron Donald in this universe. He's like not actually playing the game. He's just sidelined, but as Aaron
Oh.
Donald.
damn. Wait, what? Is
what?
Aaron Darnold sidelined right now?
No, he's back in. He's,
Oh, okay.
It's just-
okay.
Bowser was
Yeah,
kissing
Bowser
someone
got.
before.
Bowser got an injury.
Oh wait
Bowser
a
got-
second.
It's a Mario game, and it's called Bowser's Got Concussed, and it's the Dr. Mario sequel.
Dr. Mario. That's fun. Dr. Mario's like treating CTE and stuff.
Yeah,
He's in the tent. That's fun. That's
that is really funny to imagine a guy coming off the field and Dr.
Just
Mario.
Dr. Mario
Is
comes
waiting
out and like
for-
throws pills at him. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Shoves mushrooms in his mouth.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is it really that different than how they treat him, folks?
Ooh.
Yeah. Think on that for a second.
all
you
right.
know?
Yep. Okay, one sec. Silence. Yeah, that was a pretty big epiphany, huh, dude?
I'm still just trying to think of other Mario characters.
Yeah.
Yoshi is like I don't know, you know.
It's,
What is Yoshi, dude? You got it.
Toad is like a fullback, you know.
I think
He's real
Yoshi's more
short.
of a kicker. Like Yoshi just kind of,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think like the
yeah.
punter, you know. Like
Yeah, but he
good
kicks it
special
with his
teams.
tongue.
Yeah, kicks it with his tongue.
Yeah.
No, he's a wide receiver and he catches with his tongue.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's true. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah. That's why, I coach the team.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yes.
What other Mario characters?
I feel
are
like
there?
the edge rushers are probably like the
Rosalina.
red shell.
Oh, damn, we're going to end.
Just the items in Mario Kart as
Yeah. Can you imagine trying to chase someone down and they throw down a freaking banana peel? I thought I got
mean,
away, and he
I
had
see
3
why they
red
play
mushrooms.
on Omega mode, but like honestly, if we could get a few items in there, it'd be great.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
It's like-
that's the new NFLPA dispute. We will not have bullet bills on the league.
Oh, guys, and also Bullet is definitely the fullback. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I want to redact. Toad is no longer the fullback. Bullet Bill is the fullback.
Yeah, Toad's the fucking coach. There's
Bullet.
8 Toads on each sideline. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Okay.
And then
okay.
the old Toad is the head coach. You know what I'm talking about?
I forget what he's called. Yes, I know what you mean though.
Old bitch Toad. That's his name officially.
I actually
Tran-
just googled it. and it
Directly
is.
translated from Japanese.
Yes. Because they really don't. They don't give a fuck over there.
Yeah.
The chain shop is clearly the safety.
Is that the clear?
That's true.
Is that
That's
clearly?
true.
That's clearly.
Chain shop, he plays the field, you know?
Yeah,
Does
but he's
he?
got he's kind of bound to a specific spot.
Yep,
you know?
right in the center. So if you play the out
Yeah.
just right,
You can get it. Yeah.
yep. You gotta bait him.
The chain chomp only plays zone coverage. you
Only
know?
only plays the coverage.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. Wait till you gotta deal with him on the blitz at the goal line.
Oh,
huh?
this shit sucks.
Yeah.
He just
That's
This is so-
yep. It's over for you. Yeah, I also want to rescind that Waluigi plays tight end. So
oh.
I don't think he's strong enough to block.
I don't think
Ooh,
so
I
either.
think
I
he's
don't
gotta be
see it
off
the
in those skinny arms.
you're right.
Yeah.
They just don't play tight end. That's actually a better point.
I'm trying to think of.
I actually think
You know who?
Waluigi's
You know
like
who we
more like a
haven't noted?
referee.
You know who we haven't said? Any of the girls, because none of the girls will ever play football.
Oh,
Come on.
I actually said Princess Peach was the cheerleader, but that was just
Damn, that's good.
yeah because she
Just-
can't. Yeah.
get him off.
Yeah,
the
really,
field.
it
I
really
don't wanna see any
woke of you,
girls.
bud. Really woke, huh?
I don't want to
Really
see any
woke
girls in
tech.
my guy space, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I say keep him in the
Yeah,
kitchen.
and tighter pants
know.
on the football players, right, folks?
Tighter
Yeah.
pants.
That's
Tighter.
what we really want.
It's just
as
for their safety.
spectators. It's for their safety. We gotta see what they're packing. I want at the combine. I want them to measure their dicks at the combine. I want this to be part of it. I
Why
wanna
don't
know-
they do that, by the way?
Why
I want to know
don't
their
they
full
do that?
stats. I want to know their full stats.
It's
I
an
want to know
the
important.
bracelet.
Honestly, dick length would be pretty important.
How
It
could
matters.
how could I possibly make an accurate scouting report? All right. Well.
Okay, I think we have a podcast to do at some point.
Yeah.
So,
Wait,
I
are
thought
we
were
are doing
designing
it
the
now?
new
Or
Mario
is this
football
Is this the
game.
podcast? I don't know.
this is it. This is the start of. We have been doing it for a long time.
I'm
Yeah, we're about
recording.
ankle deep right now.
Okay.
Hey.
Anyway, welcome to the mid-season spectacular.
Welcome to the mid-season.
There's probably some like fireworks going off right now.
I don't want to do the sound effects. I can't.
You hear all these noises going on in the background?
There's
Wow,
confetti
that's-
streaming down. Maybe I'll do confetti in the video. That would be okay.
In a world where confetti.
Is easier to add to a video feed and then to overlay screen and then chroma key, then add a couple of fireworks sound effects.
I don't know why you're bullying me. I just don't want to do that.
Oh,
But
you don't want to get bullied, huh?
I'm a visual
All right,
learner,
fine. Do the
so-
podcast. Do the podcast.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Okay, let's. Yep, Jake's time.
All right,
very
ringleader.
very even league so far. Two people, myself and Mason, have distinguished themselves with 1 and 2 game leads on the rest of the pack. Cory,
You've also
Chris,
distinguished
Nick.
yourself as a really
Okay.
bad looking.
You've distinguished yourself as having the second least points against as well.
Okay,
I will
guys.
say.
Guys, come on, stop. I'm right here. I can hear
No.
you. Okay.
Wow. Very professional, Jake. Listening to the crowd.
Guys, I do it for you, okay? Cory, you do have the most points for. I understand that, but I'm only behind you in points for by like 40 points. Okay, I get that I haven't broke 900. I get it.
I don't get why people. I don't get why people put me in 5th. You know, I'm like.
I don't think you deserve 5th, but you do have Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, Chris Carson, like James White and Sony Michel. It's a really sick team.
It's unstoppable.
You have to understand. I understand it's good, but I don't like to look at it.
It gives off really evil vibes, Cory. That's the problem.
It does.
Your team is a very evil team.
Who?
Remember that last Super Bowl with the Rams, you know?
Yeah, I do remember that.
And how evil it felt the whole time. Like, it just had a bad vibe. It never felt good.
Well, you see, the
When I
Rams
turned
are
my
the
TV
division
off,
rival,
like,
so...
a bunch of smoke filled my room.
Yeah, right? I believe Tom Brady did some sort of seance before the game, publicly on the field.
I don't like how they operate over there in New England.
The pig's blood, unnecessary. And then he kissed his freaking son?
It's too much. It's
Too
like,
much.
hey, that's part of your satanic ritual.
That's who he's stealing the life force from, actually, or his children.
Oh, true.
That's why he's pumping them
damn.
out like that.
That's
So
good.
true.
That's true.
Yeah. Wow. Have you ever thought about going on to Alex Jones and sharing this?
I mean, honestly, it's known that the more kids that you kiss, the younger you feel. Just the better football you can play. I think John Madden said that in 07 Blitz.
John Madden, that is a quote of his from the video game 07 Blitz.
Yeah, can we get Frank Caliendo to do that one?
Cool. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, Jake, go on. You're doing great, babe.
Okay. Chris, Nicholas, Cory, Josh, Marcus, Trent. Did I just say the names of most of the league? I did.
You
and
said
they're
the
all
names of
3
most
and
of them.
3.
Do we want to get into the...
You didn't say my name either, though.
Oh,
I did.
Didn't say that name.
Didn't I?
No.
I did.
No.
All right, can we get the record? Can we... Cory, Nick, Marcus, Josh, Trent. And I said everyone's... So, I'm forward...
Oh, weird. I'm going to go back.
The energy don't
I'm gay. Wow, the tapes don't lie, Jake.
Wow, I can't believe I would say that when it's
That's
so
so
clearly
weird.
not
It's
true.
on. We have it on tape.
We have it on tape.
That sucks. I guess.
Well, do we want to get into some matchups? Do we want to do that?
Yeah.
Let me finish my recap of the state of the league because this is the mid-season spectacular.
Oh,
real
the
quick.
That's
Spectacular.
true. That's true. You know what? All right, Jake, you're doing great, babe.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, keep
So-
it going.
Okay,
Keep it
Jake,
real.
you're doing great, babe.
Out of all the teams that are 3 and 3, Cory, Josh, and Marcus are looking like top playoff contenders with over 900 points for, and
An important
Nick is an extreme outlier insofar as he has 718 points for it. It's truly shameful. And
700. Okay. Yeah, let's get that
I
in
know.
perspective. That's 221 points less than the highest points for.
221
really sad.
in 6 weeks.
Yeah, to catch up with the next person, he would have to score. Let's assume that Alex, the next person behind him, right, or in front of him for points for at 9th place, scored 150 to surpass Alex's points for next week. Nick would have to put up about 290 points.
Yeah.
Even if Alex drops a 100-point week, which we all know is sort of like the floor of most of the league,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
that's still 240 points that he has to put up.
He's got a long road to climb. But again, he does have a game up on Alex and Dalton somehow.
Somehow.
Some
I'd
way.
be pretty upset if I was those two.
I'd
I'd also be upset if I was
especially
Nick because my
considering-
team only has 718 points for. So I feel for
Ooh.
both of them. All of
He's
them.
got to take his players out back and give them a talking to, you know?
Just you gotta you gotta sit down with Kenny Galladay, and you just gotta see what's going on.
Yes.
You know.
Are you worthy of the title Megatron 2.0?
Exactly.
Are you truly Babytron?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know who gave him that nickname. His nickname is clearly Megatron 2.0.
Which
just like how Christian Kirk's name is obviously what is
the
it again?
church boy.
The
Church boy.
Dot,
yeah,
dot,
Get it?
dot. Get it? Question mark.
Hey Nick,
Okay.
is your favorite cheese really Matt Breida?
I like that we're going back to the well of making fun of the
Nick's
same nickname.
Yeah.
It's like, take them off your team.
Yeah, right. I like how everyone got really into it and then everyone just stopped doing them.
Yeah. Even I can't be bothered to think up nicknames for it. Was fun, but like,
Wow, that's a really thought out thought, huh?
anyway, that's
Yeah,
about
anyway,
my
yeah.
whole league recap. The point is, it's a toss up. Anybody can go to the playoffs at this point. Barely anything is decided, and
Which
the only
that
thing
is-
we know for certain
Yeah,
is
It's
Jake,
so
you
exciting.
could
this team is
go
trash.
from here, Jake. You could go like 0-6, right?
I definitely could.
could.
You
Yeah.
definitely could. You'd be knocked out of the freaking
We
championship.
could all go 0-6.
That's not. Well, I won't.
Do you mean
Hey,
everyone in the
Don't
league?
say that about
Everyone.
me. Don't.
I don't
well, I do. It's absolutely hilarious that through scheduling, Alex and Dalton have ended up facing each other both at 2-4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, theoretically,
Somebody
we could all
is-
go 3-3-6. Yeah.
Well, I don't
What?
know about the
I'd be in the
math on
playoffs at
one.
that point. So
Yeah.
the math works
I
out.
guess.
I
yeah.
put it in my calculator.
No, true. Okay. All right.
Okay. I
Okay.
trust a calculator. Those things are
Yeah.
rarely incorrect.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Also, shouts out to Alex for going 4-2 off of 1 point. That sucks.
Yeah, we've had some real nail biters in this league so far, and Mason pulling out a W against Alex's team doing about as good as it possibly can is pretty disheartening for Alex's squad, I have to say.
Yeah, it's kind of mind-boggling that Nick managed to put up 127 versus Josh's 122.
Mhm.
It's weird. Chris faced me on the best week, for instance. Chris should have been
Yeah.
2-4. If he played anyone else at all, he would have lost. You know? I don't know. Josh could have been 4-2 had Nick put up his average week, which I guess he did, but now he's 3-3,
Yeah.
3-3, 3-3, 3-3.
What
all
is
around.
Nick's average at this point?
It's somewhere close. I actually did the math on this. It's like 124 point something. It's very
That's
bad.
tough.
It's very
Yeah.
bad. It's also skewed because of the 146 and 149 game. So
Mhm.
Yeah. I just crunched the numbers. Nick, you're averaging 119 and 2/3.
Oh, that is
That's- damn. Well,
that's so
Nick,
sad. Mhm.
gotta get. Hey, buddy. Hey, I guess you already made moves, but go make some moves. Can't sit still on this one. Gotta save your season. But even more, it's like, I mean, Dalton or Alex, one of them's gonna lose this week. You know, we're gonna have someone at 2-5.
And
You think someone's gonna be at 2? Oh, are they playing each other?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
So, like, I don't think. Does the person who loses that game just give up? Just start raging in the chat and give up? Because,
Well,
like,
there's 5 games remaining. They could theoretically go 7-5, which the rest of us could feasibly do.
that's correct.
Yeah.
But I'm
Are
just
they-
saying,
are
like-
they placing anywhere near the top points for? No, they're both pretty far behind. which I guess makes sense. But
it's I don't know, but whoever wins that still has like a totally legit shot at.
Yeah, suddenly they're 3-4, and
yeah,
that's where half the league's going to be sitting at the end of this week as well. So.
Yeah. Wow. I did not realize how set up it is like this. Like Trent and Chris have huge games to try to even out both the playing field and to not screw themselves out of a future contention spot.
Right.
Yeah.
They have to pull themselves out of the pack by beating, myself and Mason respectively, and Chris has a good shot at it now, obviously. But
also, because Patrick Mahomes lost his kneecap.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They found it again, though. Yeah.
They found it and they put it back, but
it's going to take some time to put it back because they got to figure out how to do it.
They got to sew it in place with twine.
And that takes a long time because they have to
gather
Dr.
Dr. Mario came out on the field and, gave him some pills.
Just
threw
them at him and he absorbed it,
Yeah, it made a little pling noise.
Yep.
There was a witch in the stand casting her Madden curse.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Bane came out and hit a button and the stadium just started falling through.
Right as Patrick Mahomes ran it in for a touchdown.
No, he didn't even.
Yeah, he didn't even get the touchdown.
He just got the first down. Yeah, they sacrificed their generational talent for a first down.
Hey, listen, 3 weeks without Patrick Mahomes isn't worth a first down, all right?
It's not.
That's true.
It's absolutely not.
Yeah.
And then their backup came on the field. 4 downs with 5 yards to go. And I think, did they get 2 yards, I think? In 4 downs?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
They had to kick a field goal though.
Oh,
actually, yeah. Or did they get a score? I don't care. Yeah. Who cares? Patrick Mahomes hurt. Jake's team is not looking as great now. But
I care so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody should probably send him some trades because they'll be needing some quarterbacks. So.
Yeah, thank God you got Baker Mayfield coming back next week, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins, Baker Mayfield.
Kirk Cousins, Baker Mayfield.
Stop it.
That's the Wombo combo.
That's the combo.
Please stop.
Yeah,
okay,
it's pretty bad that Baker Mayfield versus Gardner Minshew is a toss-up, and Kirk Cousins versus Daniel Jones is a toss-up, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
I'd rather have my guys, but it feels, truly awful to lose Mahomes.
The number 15 and the number 25 ranked quarterback at the moment, locking down the QB spots.
Cousins is number 15. That's kind of surprising. Okay, hey,
our boy Kirk.
Our boy Kirk. You're right.
The Christian boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I don't get that one.
No, I don't
know.
No,
because if you remember Christian Kirk from Nick's team.
Yeah.
That's
the Mahomes. The Mahomes is where he's not here. He's on your IR. Is that what you're gonna change it to?
I can't even put him on my IR.
Because you have Kareem Hunt there.
The Mahomes is where the kneecap isn't.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Why is he taking his kneecap out? That's
Yep.
It's supposed to go there.
I think it's he's trying to lower the Chiefs' cap space or something like that.
Oh,
that's
true.
fun. That's a good
damn.
joke.
There you go. That was a killer.
The Chiefs took a cap hit.
They took a cap hit.
Yeah. That one's
With
for
Mahomes.
Mason. That one's for Mason.
Yeah, Mason's gonna be like, nice guys. Can we go back to talking about football now?
Yeah. Hey Mason, really good job on the power rankings.
Yeah, they were nice.
They were cool. You obviously spent a lot of time on this, and like you said something about man, if only I spent this much time on homework. I'm gonna give you a pro tip. do.
Yes.
Yeah, do that.
Go
Yeah.
do your homework.
Go do your homework. This is your dad. This is your dad speaking.
And even if you
This
don't
is-
do your homework, just do it.
Just
Just
do
do
it.
it.
Just do it. Socrates
Yeah.
died for this, Mason, so you could learn or something.
Knowledge.
I think
Something
that was
that's,
Plato. I think that was Plato you're thinking about.
Yeah, Plato.
No,
Plato
are you
drank
thinking
some
of
really
the-
bad
the-
freaking
yeah,
wine and he
that's
died.
Socrates. Because Plato wrote about it. Plato wrote the death of Socrates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
I
is
love using
Socrates the name of
information.
Nick's team?
Go. Because it's freaking drinking poison? And
No,
people
'cause
are
it's
writing
dying,
about how bad it
'cause
is?
it's dying. Oh,
That's fine.
no, because Nick's corrupting the youth.
Mm. That is
Yeah.
true. Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we gotta do the boring stuff now. We gotta talk about the fucking power rankings. Oh my god. Nick's 10th. Who's surprised?
No one.
I love this. I love this quote he wrote. I'm not worried about it, and you should be either.
It's like
Hey, he's a math
Yeah.
major? Not a
He's-
I'm
Yeah, that's
digging on
true.
you,
not a
Nick,
writer.
and I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, if they wrote this in freaking binary, maybe he'd be able to read it. That's about it.
Ooh, or if they wrote it in calculus, I don't.
Yeah, that's so
They
funny.
used
That,
numbers to write it. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey Nick,
8008,
maybe you need to
dude. Do you
take
know what
the
that is, Nick?
integral of your team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go off.
Not
Yeah, I got a factorial equation for you, Nick, huh? What's shit divided by ass, man?
What is
what
it?
yeah.
Nick's team, buddy. Or something.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tell him.
Wait, but that's kind of like a negative divided by a negative, which makes a positive.
Well, doesn't it just make Oh yeah, I guess yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
I don't want to talk about Nick's team anymore. To be
Okay,
honest
let's move
with you.
on.
It's really sick. Yeah.
yeah, because
Okay.
he has Dak on it. Don't worry about it, y'all.
Dakota Prescott, who I'm missing, but
Yeah, are you ready for
he'll be
Nick to
fine.
turn this around and end up in the playoffs? I want to know, like, genuinely. Are you
Look
ready
at
for
Dak's
that if it
schedule.
occurs?
Look
ready
at Dak's
for it.
schedule. He's not gonna do it.
I mean,
Well,
Well,
he does.
he kind
Well,
of
he doesn't
has a
play
soft
me,
schedule.
so I wouldn't be that scared.
No, I meant look at Dak's schedule.
Oh, Dak.
But
Gotcha. True.
he's not gonna do that. I
Yeah,
guess
totally
I'm
Burley
just
could
asking
try,
if you're
but
prepared if he does.
No, I would not be prepared if he did that. But he's not going to do that. So.
All
Oh, well,
right.
that is a pretty
I
rough
don't-
schedule that Dak has. Not gonna lie.
Okay. Alex is at 9th. So, I mean,
Yep.
is that fair? Yeah,
Yes.
because he's, that's tough.
Ninth in points.
He has the next
for.
least points for. I mean,
That's
just
true.
numbers.
His team's just not, he lost one of his star players.
and on top of
Yeah.
that, he has
That's-
second most points against. That's kind of unlucky.
Bad combo.
Yeah.
I will
He-
say when he, the same thing I said in my little write up here, but DJ Chark and the Patriots D have been like genuinely awesome waiver late round picks that
Yeah.
like
And
The only
Watson
problem I
went.
see with this team is I feel like this Patriots defense has been carrying a little bit, getting 30
Yeah.
plus points regularly with a defense, and suddenly after the Browns, their schedule becomes a little bit trickier, and I think that's just going to make it harder if he does put himself into a playoff position to sort of like keep that momentum, just because having that point output at a position where most people aren't getting it.
Yeah,
right.
He also
And-
won't have them week 10, which is a very important week for him for sure.
I
Mhm.
won't have any
Mhm.
players week 10 to be fair, so
Yeah, that's when I play you.
yeah.
I'm
The
excited.
Seahawks and the Patriots on bye, and that's just kind of
Woo!
how it is.
Woo! Woo!
Which we've
Oh, wait.
discussed how terrible that Wombo
Woo!
combo is.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I'll warn you now. Betting on teams is really good until it's really bad.
I mean,
yeah, that's like I'm waiting for the Dallas and the Minnesota bye weeks. That's gonna hit me hard.
Yeah,
You know?
when the Saints disappointed weeks 13 and 14, and the Chiefs got in that weird spot, 13 and 14, that's your whole team. You're done. If the Patriots feel
Yeah.
safe enough to just not start people, week 15, 16,
yeah.
just a pro tip from a. Well, Jay, can you validate that tip?
That's a pro tip.
Hey, okay, so we got 2-time champ endorsement. There's 2 championships between us, that's 1 each.
Well, that's technically correct. I'm not a math major here, but I am.
Yeah. But no, he probably does just have a worse core than Dalton. So that's why Dalton's
Yeah.
makes sense.
Neither of them have real like upside, with the exception of Saquon Barkley. But
Yeah.
Saquon coming back.
I mean, on paper, Dalton's team should be pretty good, That being said, losing Saquon Barkley's fucking huge.
Losing Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes
Oh,
sort
wait,
of lowers
wait a
Hill's
second.
value a little bit. Also, he was just
Wait a
out
second.
for so long himself.
Saquon Barkley's not on Dalton's team.
Yeah.
Oh
my
shit!
I don't want. We don't gotta.
I hadn't even
discuss that.
processed that, but
Yeah.
okay, we don't have to talk about it. But
Trust me, because I'll punch my head against the wall.
However, I will say Dalton's defense game strong. The number
Killing.
2 and the number 5. He has
Yeah.
the defense depth. I'll give him that.
He's
Which-
the defense whisperer. I don't get how he does it. He's just managed to always pick the right picks
Well,
for defenses.
He did take the Bears in like the 10th, but
yeah,
They've been good.
they've been good. So I
Tell you
guess
what,
maybe that was.
He's a whisperer, It doesn't mean he's good at the game. It just means he knows how to pick, good defenses.
yeah.
I find his team very defensive. I does that. Yeah.
Just like I find your team very offensive.
See, that's the joke I was trying to make in my head, and I'm glad that you
Oh.
finished it in the pod.
You set me up, alley oop, and I slammed.
And you
it.
slammed it
Before
in.
you have to
Yeah.
send out a group chat message that's like, so at the 32-minute mark, you'll hear me say team defensive. Yeah.
Sometimes I hit him with the punchline before the joke's even there.
Why would you do that? Why would you say a punchline without the setup?
I really don't have an answer.
Damn, way to grill our guest.
I'm sorry. You're my special guest. I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
It's just guys
really good
being
at
guys,
just
you know?
picking up people. He'll drop someone stupid, but then pick him back up. Like Hunter Henry. He made the move ASAP. He did not hesitate. And it was a great move. Philip Dorsett sitting there,
Also,
He
I
was-
think that Dalton
Chris Godwin,
has...
he was proactive about it. Sorry, go ahead.
Right.
I think that Dalton has a decent QB combo. With what's
It's
going on with all the
better than
QBs in the
most
league,
now.
I mean,
Yeah.
Matt Ryan's he's locking it down. Matthew
Yeah.
Stafford ain't a bad... He has him in the QB1 slot, but really, ultimately, the QB2.
Yeah,
I told
major
him this-
weaknesses is running backs, honestly, at the end of the day.
Which
Shouldn't have been the case.
it's a bizarre spot for that team to be in at this point, but okay, I guess you can find,
Hey, Michael Gallup's crazy. I'll give him that. Great pickup. Great.
Oh yeah.
pickup.
Oh yeah.
Might be his savior, legitimately. Might save his team. Trent is 7th.
Trent is 7th.
Like I said, he's got. I call it the scrappiest boys, which by that I mean I was clarifying this with you and, who was it, Mason in the pod, about how he has a lot of low snap percentage players.
Yes. Like, well, I guess Cooper's hurt now. But, yeah, he has guys
Like
that,
Tevin Coleman takes 50% of snaps,
Right.
Devontae Freeman was taking 50% of snaps before Ito got hurt. Yeah, stuff like that.
Now he's
He's got Tyler
now
Lockett.
he's
That's
still, yeah.
It's a key component.
Yeah, Tyler Lockett is huge for him. When he finally started playing Ashlon Jeffrey, you didn't think it'd take this long. LaShawn McCoy, he was also... It's funny, he's had LaShawn McCoy the whole year. I'll say this every week, and he's never going to play him.
Yeah.
Dawson
it's like
Knox? Is that a real name?
Yeah, isn't that a war general?
D Knox? Yeah.
I just looked at this. I've never seen this player before.
I've never seen this player. He's...
Which team is he on?
The Bills.
It's the Bills tight end. He's
Oh, yeah.
He's had one game above 10 points. So, we'll see how that works out. And he's currently on a bye.
And he's in the lineup.
He's in the lineup.
No, his bye was last week. Okay. It's okay.
Oh, bye was last week. Okay. Oh, but he's playing Miami. Okay, I guess he's kind of streamable against Miami, maybe.
Yeah. Trent's here because his team's very shaky. It's not set in stone, but when it is set and it does well, it does really good.
Oh, yeah.
It really
Amari
shows
Cooper
up.
is top tier. Nick Chubb is top tier.
Yep.
And Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. Like, he has...
Is Aaron Rodgers Aaron Rodgers?
I think on the right day and against the right defense he is. Yeah.
You don't want to start a week with negative 2 points on your kicker, however, which is not looking promising.
You do not want to do that. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers and Josh Allen's pretty safe. Ashlon Jeffrey in my flex feels pretty nice. I mean, it's just when it needs to click. And when it clicks really good. We'll have to see from here how it goes. This is a big week for him. If he can win it and he puts Mason and him on the same pedestal, that's huge. So, yeah. And then 6 is Chris. Chris!
What's up, man? How's it
Hey.
going?
Hey, Chris.
So,
Hey.
you got a pretty good team, but it is stacked so unevenly.
Yeah.
So, if, Marlon Mack, Leonard Fournette, James Conner, and Melvin Gordon.
It's so bizarre.
That's a lot to pick from. I mean, it says a lot about his ability to pick and draft well, but it just says so much about if he just drafted a QB earlier, he would be in such a better spot.
Yeah. Well, that's the other obvious issue with his team is Andy Dalton, Ryan Tannehill, Daniel Jones, Gardner Minshew.
He did pick up Ryan Danton. Why?
I do think that Daniel Jones suddenly becomes a lot more streamable with his top tight end and Saquon coming back, taking a little bit of the pressure off the blitz.
For sure.
No doubt. Saquon's a great run blocker, too. Or pass blocker.
Pass blocker. Yeah. Just
get off
more
my
read
fucking
options.
back.
More read options.
Yeah.
I think that there is potential there in Daniel Jones. He was having some good weeks, even without Saquon. Well,
It's
no, he
just
wasn't.
like-
I said that, and now I look at the numbers, and he really wasn't.
No.
Yeah.
But he got 32 points once, so,
And he's playing the Cardinals,
He's
so,
playing the
I mean, worse quarterbacks have done well against them.
I mean, Gardner Minshew's pretty good. He's technically better this season than Aaron Rodgers, but
Plus, he's just...
A, Nick Foles is coming back. B, he's 15 points. That's it. And when he's not 15, he's 5.
When is Nick Foles back?
In the probably 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna... I suppose that's why he had to pick up Tannehill, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is something you really don't want to have to do.
You don't want to have to do that. That's really
He didn't even have to, honestly. He really didn't. It's just Chris, for some reason, likes to avoid not running back 2s and QB 2s. So,
Yeah.
it's hard to break a habit.
I mean, AJ Green is gonna be back at some point.
Yeah, but he'll just eat into his Tyler Boyd shares too.
Yeah.
Then when he plays Andy Dalton, he'll be playing Andy Dalton, Tyler Boyd, and AJ Green. Yeah.
Which, yeah.
But hey, Scary Terry, pretty cool.
Great pick. Looking very good.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's tough because they're on the Redskins, but, Yeah.
You know,
great
Redskins
player.
are pretty good. Yeah.
He
So,
dropped 26
hey,
points. It was against
add,
Miami. I don't know if his matchup against San Francisco is going to be as fruitful this week. I don't know. That's going to be a
No.
little bit
Yeah.
tough for his team.
yeah.
But
Oh yeah. San Francisco has hold back some pretty good teams. At number 5, we have freaking Cory.
hey,
Hey.
Now, Cory,
Number
you
f-
before this started, you had some dispute about this.
I did have some dispute about this.
Well, here
The
you go. You got a pedestal to stand on.
highest,
The
Soapbox.
floor is
most
yours.
points for,
Yeah.
currently number 3 in the standings, as many wins as most of the league, and you put me beneath 2 other 3-3s. See, I just
Hey, what? Hey,
I don't see
be
it.
careful. Hey, be careful. You start dissing my team by accident.
Mm-hmm. Cory, have you looked at the ratings graph you got here
The ratings graph? No, let's look at the
on the
ratings
power
graph.
rankings? It's pretty interesting to look at.
I don't know if I actually looked at the graph.
So you can see that your rating of yourself was second, and that everyone else either gave you a 7 to a 3.
Someone gave
And
me a 3.
Yeah.
Someone
did
said
give
that
you
I'm
a 3.
the worst 3-3 team with the most points for.
Yes.
Yep.
And I think it's maybe Dalton who did that,
Yeah.
but I
Probably.
That
couldn't.
would be, yeah.
That'd be a very safe bet.
But then somebody
Maybe
also
you
gave me a
should,
4, and I have no idea who would have done that.
Yeah. Someone also gave you a 5.
And then 2 people gave you a 6.
Yeah.
And then 4 people gave you a 7.
And then you
Which
gave
is-
yourself a 9.
I think 7 is where I personally believe I do belong, but well, that would put me
So
at
you're
4.
mad. So you're mad because you should be one spot higher.
I don't really know where I was going with this, honestly.
But you are first in points for,
First in
That's
points
true.
and
for,
second in points again.
second
That,
most
you
points
know,
against, and I'm still up here.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. So what it comes down to is you got probably the highest, the safest QB combo, right? Week by
Mhm.
week.
Yes.
Your running backs are a little sus. Little. you
I mean,
know?
Chris Carson's been breaking out of his shell. It's mostly with
Uh,
the resurgences of the Seahawks offense, though.
That's true. He's doing really good. He's also faced some really easy D lines, though.
This is
Browns, Rams, and
true. I will
without
say in the
Darnold.
Cleveland game,
And-
though, the Seahawks were missing 2 of their starting offensive linemen.
Oh, well, they also didn't have Rashad Penny.
They also
for-
didn't have Rashad Penny.
Yeah. Yeah, Rashad Penny ain't looking too hot this year.
Nah, still got him on the bench
No.
just in case, though, you know.
Yeah. D. Henry, D. Ricky, as you called him, and then never
D.
called him
Ricky.
again. He's very sus. Very sus.
I mean, he's currently the number 15. He hasn't. I'm hoping that the switch up on the Titans to their new quarterback. I mean, I'm hoping that does something.
Mm.
Maybe they lean on him a little bit more while they work Tannehill into that offense. It's kind of what I'm banking on. They also did
But
play
there's not. Yeah.
the Buffalo and Denver defenses the last couple of weeks.
Sure. I'll give you that. Julio Jones and Keenan Allen, very solid, very boomer bust. And apparently they like to
Yeah.
bust together.
That's ultimately the reason that I am 3-3, because they have both busted the previous 3 weeks. Julio had a decent week last week, but
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're not like worried about your wide receivers, but they are just hit or miss enough, and you don't really like.
I mean, do you bench Julio Jones or Keenan Allen though?
No, you
No.
never can. No, God. no.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is I have to have them in there. I have to have both of them in there. But then, what else do you do?
Trade.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying, like, that's your only other option. You either play him or you trade. You know. So, that's the problem. Your team's very boomer bust. Derrick Henry, Julio Jones, Keenan Allen, Sony Michel, if he's in your flex, these guys can all bust the same week. They
Mhm.
love busting together, So,
Which, I mean, admittedly, who doesn't? But on a fantasy team, it's not the right place.
Not the right time.
What is
You're
nice
right,
is
though?
getting a pretty consistent 50 points between my two QBs. That is
Yeah.
a nice
Right.
move forward.
Probably feels great. Yeah.
I mean, Wilson is like straight up a stud this year, and like
MVP, baby.
Yeah. Number 4, my freaking opponent this week. So watch out, Bucko. We got Josh up to the bat. To quote Cory here, forgot Josh.
that's kind of the way I feel about it too.
Oh,
Yeah. Every time
Josh,
I
I
look in
didn't
the
mean it that
rearview
way
mirror.
though. I was kind of tipsy.
No.
Well,
Sometimes I
He's
forget
on too
about
many
him, and then
freaking
I.
White Claws.
Hey.
The raspberry
too many
kind. Go on. Yeah.
I wanted to call attention to a little interesting note. You can see if you look at the rankings that Josh got, somebody actually put him at 1, as in the worst team in the league. And if
Which
you
is
look,
5 spots behind, or 4 spots behind the next highest rank of him.
What did he rank himself
Right.
again?
he ranked himself 10th, last. He
gave that to himself.
gave that to himself.
Okay, so this is actually a strategic karmic move where he gives himself last as a meta hope to the ethereal faith above us that it'll reward him for his extreme modesty.
He's saying, I don't need these accolades. I simply want success in the game. And so, I respect it, but I wouldn't play
That's a
karmic
winning
games, with fantasy football. I would just try and, be number 1 on the power rankings, which we're not spoiling anything on who.
That's right.
But Josh's team looks legit. I mean, Kyler Murray and Goff are probably the major weak points on his roster, but who doesn't have inconsistent shitty quarterbacks this year?
I mean, I'm actually pretty hopeful
Kelsey.
on Kyler Murray, but I am pessimistic on Goff.
Right.
Goff
think
is
kind of
so
how I feel,
game
too.
to game. That's the problem.
I think he's on a downswing. I think Murray's on the upswing. I think that those two teams are actually gonna inverse, and I think you're gonna see the Cardinals moving into the number 3, at least in the NFC West, and the Rams surprisingly going from 1 to last. I don't think they're making the right moves this year. Unless McVay can get them working a little bit different, they just haven't looked that great the last few weeks.
I don't know if I agree with that necessarily, but I do think you have some points about Goff as a fantasy asset. Because, I mean, they faced some tough weeks. Seattle, San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
Next week they got
Carolina, yeah.
Atlanta, and then Cincinnati, and then Pittsburgh, and then Chicago.
I guess we will really
Chicago
see
will be
when they play
tougher
those
for their
teams.
front, but yeah.
What was that?
I said, yeah, well, I guess we'll have to see. If they can't beat those teams, that's a bad sign. I'm more interested in how they do against average teams. Like, put them against the Titans or the Eagles.
Sure.
Right.
I get that. But yeah, so QBs, it's like safe in a risky fashion where one of them's going to put up every week. Alvin Kamara being out is huge. I don't think it changes his positioning, but
It's a gut punch. It's
hope it's not going to be that long.
Yeah, it really sucks.
Yeah, Mike Evans, T.Y. Hilton, what a beautiful wide receiver core. Love it. Gotta love it. I will say Damian Williams as your running back too, having to be replaced by Frank Gore is very difficult to come to terms with. I mean, that was
tough. One of those things that looked like it was certain Damian Williams was going to have some role maybe before the season or very early on in the season, and then he's just sort of been schemed out and replaced by LaShawn McCoy, and there's nothing you can do as an owner. It just feels like shit.
Yeah,
You
I
have
heard
to
he
play
took
Frank
the
Gore.
scone that Andy Reid wanted, and he lost his touches. So
Is that
Yeah.
really what it is? I can see it.
yeah.
Andy Reid loves his scones.
He does.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't? You know.
He likes
That's
his
what I'm
scones and
saying.
he likes his zones. I actually don't know what defense the
I've-
Chiefs run.
All right. And then I'm at third.
You
Me,
are.
the
That's
boy.
true.
Me. Hey.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I know you're very
Top
salty
3.
about it.
Nah.
Points for. Yeah.
That's all it's what
And,
about. That's what it's all about.
and I think it comes down to having Dalvin Cook, Christian McCaffrey, Cooper Kupp, Odell Beckham Jr., and then, yeah, that's a freaking wombo combo. With a wombo combo.
It's,
I mean, Odell's definitely seen some really bad days, though.
Right. I just think, like, the toughest part is seeing you sort of fall apart last week, and then, because, like, that should be your floor. You should never have a worse game than that for most of your players. Like, but if it isn't, and if, like, if the Rams are truly dysfunctional, if Juju has nothing going on, like,
I don't need Juju.
It's just kind of tough. Like,
also, Murray against Chicago this week, huh?
They lost Hicks.
Oh.
And Kamara's out.
That is a tough spot.
That's a tough spot. Chicago has the 20th most, or what is it? They're 20th in rank for points against the running back. For fantasy points, so they're actually not that great against the run. You'd be surprised. It's still a risky pick, but I mean, what do I play? Miles Sanders, huh?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you just look for upside because, like, Josh probably isn't going to put up a massive week, and you just need Brown, Cup, and Cook to do their thing.
Yep.
You need
John
to, like,
Brown's
spike
pretty underrated
some big game somewhere.
too.
Yeah.
John Brown's hella underrated. He might be the perfect flex by the end of the year. But he'll have to develop a bit.
I follow you. You're not going to play Tavon Austin?
Cooper's playing.
Okay.
So Cooper and Gallup's ahead of him. Tavon Austin was kind of a 1,000 IQ kind of play. So
I like it. The Eagles' secondary is real trash. You could have gotten away with it, but I understand, you know.
Why I can't now.
I understand playing Cooper Kupp over Tavon Austin.
Damn, you're playing Cup? That's so weird. Didn't you put up like 5 points last week?
I know.
Yeah. Well, if that's his floor, though, it's 5 points. I mean, shit, you know.
Yeah.
On the worst week of the year, easily. They never have to play New England. The only thing is they do play San Francisco again at San Francisco week 16. So
yeah,
that's a tough one. Yeah, very rough week.
Yeah. When you need him to show up.
Yep.
Oh,
that's a very scary deal.
You have Atlanta next
well,
week.
You did good, man.
Cincy,
Enjoy second place. Mason's number 2 versus Jake. I think we can kind of mix these up together in a sense. Where Mason now, I don't know. His starting lineup is fucking disgusting when you say it aloud now. It goes Lamar Jackson. Oh my god, I don't want to say it. Lamar Jackson, Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, DeAndre Hopkins, Brandon Cooks, and George Kittle.
It's really sick. It's really, really sick.
It's so
the fact that Brandon Cooks is like an outlier there.
Wait.
That he's like.
Why would Dalton allow him to have? Oh.
I know.
You know, yep.
I know.
Don't worry, he'll write a 3-paragraph defense in the chat later about it. So
maybe Daniel Jones doesn't have that chemistry with him though. You know, he's like new to the place. He's got all these guys hanging out with him, and he's like, I don't like this Barkley guy. I'm not gonna pass to him.
Yeah, you don't hand the ball to Adrian Peterson in 2008, right? You know.
I mean, you can hand the ball to him, just like no receptions, you know.
It doesn't even matter.
No touchdowns.
He'll break 80-yard runs.
He's so good.
He's bag. Okay.
Go rewatch my little hype video. Go watch the Saquon Bar. It's the opener. All right.
Did he get injured during the Tampa Bay game?
I think so.
Okay.
The third week, week 3.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he's that good. Yeah, Mason's got a great team. He has to find a QB2, but maybe he doesn't even have to find a QB2. the only thing is Joe Mixon doesn't look that great, and Will Fuller is very boomer bust.
I'll say I won that Joe
bust.
Mixon trade. I'm pretty happy about doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I managed to flip it all for Odell Beckham Jr., else I'd be punching the wall right now. Chris Carson? Come on. He put up... You got him right after he was a little bad boy. A little no do-gooder.
Yeah, can I just say how upset I am that he goes and drops 53 points on my team, followed by another 10-point game.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Fuller? Oh,
Fuller.
Yeah. That's fucked up. And then obviously Jake is first. What are you going to do? Unfortunately, there's an argument to say that their ranking should be flipped in retrospect with this trade and Patrick Mahomes going out, but...
Yeah. I don't even think it's the trade, because if he has Matt Ryan and Lamar Jackson, he has outright the best quarterbacks in the league, but now he just has, like, a truly nasty, like, starting core.
Yeah.
But the Mahomes thing definitely means I don't think my team deserves number one here at this point.
Yeah.
It's really sick.
There's some holes in your team. You do have the tight end one. Zeke and Bell is probably the second best running back combo in the league.
I appreciate that. I probably think so as well. But I'm weak at wide receiver.
Yep.
And I got lucky with a good tight end,
it's just
but
spotty. It's just
yeah.
like hard to guess who do you play this week, kinda.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with my depth. I'm okay with my quarterbacks. I don't love it, but
yeah, I think it's just crazy. There's such toss-up in this middle area, mid-season spectacular, where
yeah,
does Chris get his shit together, flip a RB1 for a WR run, suddenly or a QB1, he looks great. Suddenly he can play Melvin Gordon in his flex, who's getting 18 touches a game, with Marlon Mack and Leonard Fournette, Michael Thomas and AJ Green. Ooh. And his QB1's like Kyler Murray or something like that. That'd be crazy. That'd be a great team. That'd be playoff contender. So it's really hard to tell.
That's the thing is, at this point, with the exception of whoever loses the game between Dalton and Alex, pretty much anyone is like a game out of playoff contention. Like, it's still... Things aren't really going to be decided for the next couple weeks still.
That's crazy.
And maybe not even then. Yeah. We got a competitive-ass league.
Yeah. Well, hey. Way better than last year. Well, actually, I don't want to say that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, in the standings.
You liked it better last year.
Oh, I loved it last year. It was great.
Yeah.
It was so fun. 6-0
until
at
it
the
wasn't.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, anyway, I think... Do we have...
Yeah, you think fucking what, huh?
I just read what you wrote on the Google thing.
Oh,
anyway.
why did... Yeah, why don't you read it aloud, huh?
This says at the ending segment, we're supposed to wind down into a pussy, which I think Marcus was trying to make like a joke or something.
That's not...
But I don't think that's funny at all. In fact...
No, it's funny because we're objectifying women.
Right. Actually, I didn't understand it until you explained. I don't know. How long have we been going with this?
Yeah, are you really just clicking around in the
Good
Google
God.
Doc right now? Is that the way you end a podcast?
This has gone on far too long.
It hasn't gone on far too long. We're ending at the exact time it should end.
This is John Madden's. No. Oh, fuck. I already messed it up.
This was John Madden's
This
Upton
was
Bull Final Fantasy VII in Kate
NFL
Upton's
Street.
pussy. Also, John Madden's pussy. Goodbye.
The Wombo combo.
All right.
Okay. And that's that.
Do we stop
That's
our
that.
recordings now?